my peeps. So get on in here. Y'all gonna need to get in here. I'm gonna do a unveiling. Make sure I ain't showing you my address here. We're gonna do an unveiling today, unboxing, or however they say it. Secrets you should know as a TI. But first, I'm gonna walk over here to a bench and sit down real quick. Hold on, so I can get situated. Hold on, because I gotta face this man. I was over here sitting down. You know how I like to come to the park on this side of the park because they got this lovely pond behind me. Oh gosh, my battery is low, guys, so this is gonna be real quick, but I like to come over here because they got this pond. But I want to get close and sit down at this table. This live is not gonna be very long because I got the I Spy over here. I'm just sitting there like a zombie. And my battery is low too, so y'all walk with me over here to this bench. Ooh, that one's rusty. That's gonna get my dress dirty. That one's rusty. We're not gonna do that one. Let's go to this one over here. Because we're gonna do a quick, what do they call it? You see, I'm not a true what they call them, YouTuber or whatever. Unveiling. I gotta get y'all on game because I'm catching up. You know, put y'all on some game. Let's see. My scissors, got my little handy dandy scissors. Oh wait, why do I have on black and it's hot out here? Because I wasn't planning on coming to the park, y'all. So this live. Hold on, wait on here. It's not going to be too long, guys. This is going to be a quick unveiling of some information you should know as chosen ones, as TIs, that I'm learning about. And I'm going to put y'all on game. Let me see. I can't see. Y'all know how the screen goes black. Can't see. Y'all have comments yet or not? But welcome to the park, where I'm going to put you on some game. Don't go dead on me yet. Watch these people roll up. This came from Amazon Prime, because y'all know that's where everything comes from. Okay, guys, so out here in the world today, we really been bamboozled, okay? Happy Sabbath to you all who celebrate the Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. Have you ever heard of this book right here? Have you ever heard of this book right here? I just ordered this book right here off of Amazon Prime. It is called the Black Laws Dictionary. Let me tell you something, guys. It is so real out here in the streets that the English that you think that you understand. It was a reason why in high school I didn't do so well in English class. Hell, it seemed like I was always going to summer school because of that damn English class. Because the English language is a lie, as you know it. That's why you get hemmed up in court, because you truly don't know the English language and the spell casting that they do out here in these streets. And especially for you chosen ones and you TIs and you chosen ones, you TIs that don't believe the Bible is real. This book right here, it can help you understand how real the Bible is. This will help you in court, the court of the law. Okay, guys? Because the words that are spoken, I'm going to give you a quick example. The words that are spoken, say if a police officer pulls you over and they ask you, what is your name? And you answer, my name is Jane Doe. Well, you know what? That is not your name. That is your straw man name that you were given when you were born. The birth certificate. This is really deep. I knew about the straw man a while back, but I didn't know how integrated this is within the system, guys. Because we are being traded on the stock market. When I first realized that I was a TI, or was in this program, or awakened, because we've always been in the program. People say, I think I've been a TI for life. I mean, from birth. Yes, you have. Guys, I might have to go in the car and do this. Let's head to the car because my battery is low. And you know how when I get to talking, I don't want this live to cut off on us. Because this is pretty deep. Let me put this back in its case while I walk so I won't mess it up. We're going to talk about these 2 packages that I ordered. And I want you, if you're able to, order them too, okay? They're 2 books. Hold on. I had to keep this thing, my dress together. All right, hold on for a minute, guys. I'm all discombobulated here. Make sure ain't nothing showing. It's not like y'all couldn't find me if you didn't wanted to. Shoot. Gang stalkers find us. People who dox you find you. So showing an address don't mean that nowadays, does it? It really doesn't. Oh, I should have threw this away over there. Oh well. So the book I just showed you is called The Black Laws Dictionary. And you should have that book, guys, because the English language that we speak is nothing but a web of lies and spells, okay? And that is how you get caught up. That is how all of us get caught up, whether it be in paying your bills, your bills. We were born free, okay? Like the Most High made us to be, because we are souls. And that, I hope this rings a bell and hits home to some of you people who don't believe that the Most High exists. Why does the world, these entities that have had you sleep, understand that the Most High is real? But we got people that are so asleep in this world that they don't believe that the Most High is real. But we got books that are written in particular ways. And if you understand the words that are used in this world, oh Lord have mercy, in this world, you'll understand. We've been hoodwinked. That so-called pretend Bible is realer than real. I'm gonna break it down for y'all the most I can. I'm learning as I go. I'll put you on more game, okay? I might need this. Just a little bit of water down because my throat getting dry. I might need to keep this for a minute. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get situated. Stuff out later. Y'all hold tight. I gotta get in the car because my battery is going dead. And I want to talk to you guys for a minute, okay? So put that in there. Oh. Woo! Oh, baby. It's hot. Why did I have black on? Why did I have black? Because black was my, well, I would have to say black. This tripod real quick. Plugged in. The secrets you should know as a chosen one. Hold on. Let me let this cool off too, right here. Okay, woo! It's hot. Why do I have black on, you may ask yourself? Because black is my favorite color. Black is luxury all by itself, okay? So I had to get used to when, and purple has become one of my favorite colors because that's royalty. Okay, so let me get this book, and I'm holding it like this. I'm gonna put it up in a minute, but I need this phone to cool off. Where's the book at? Get it out. Show you this book really quick. I just ordered right here. The Secret You Should Know. Black Laws Dictionary. Why should you have this book? It's very important. I was just telling you guys about how people don't believe that the Bible is real, but in these court systems and the people who have made the laws of this land and that have had us rockabye to sleep, people say that they think they were TIs from birth. Well, you were basically, okay? You were put into a system, and you were traded. You have been traded as stock on the stock market as your straw man. And so, okay, I think it's cooled down enough. Okay? So with this book, it will help you to really understand the English language and the words that you use that come out of your mouth, especially dealing with law enforcement and your rights. Okay? I was giving you an example of the name that you use, the name that you have, the name that was printed on your on my wallet. I would show you. If you pull out your ID card, if you have an ID card, a driver's license, passport, something, a legal document to identify your straw man. Because see, that driver's license, that ID card, your passport, that is identifying the straw man. That is not you. You see, like the Bible had told you, you are a soul, okay? You are not a person, because a person doesn't exist. A soul exists, like it is stated in this book. So when you are pulled over, for instance, when a cop, an officer, pulls you over and says, let me get your ID card. And so you don't have to say anything. You hand them your ID card, and they might come back and say, so is this you on the ID card? And most people, for the most part, will say, yes, officer, that is me. That is not you. I know that sounds crazy to some of you that are going to watch this come in later or tune in now. I know that sounds crazy. That ID card with the picture, that is not you. And so the proper response when the officer asks you, is this you on this ID card with this picture, is this you? No, officer, that is not me. Well, this picture is you on this ID card that has your name on it. This is your name. No, officer, that is not me. I am the beneficiary. Haladak. Y'all, it gets deep. No, officer, I am the beneficiary of the straw man, because that's a straw man, honey. But you don't tell him that's the straw man. He knows. He knows. I'm the beneficiary. So that is why my identity, my picture is on the driver's license. I am the beneficiary of the name that is on that driver's license. But that name on the driver's license, which you will, if you get this book, you will understand your English language that you speak are lies. They are spelled to keep you confused. Chosen ones, TIs. We must wake up. I'm telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you, the Bible is realer than my hand right here. Okay? In this realm. The officer's going to say, as he pulls you over, okay, well, where are you going? No, first he might say, do you understand what I'm asking you? And most people
Most people would say, yes, I understand, because as we know it, the word, and I have not cracked this open, so I can't flip right to, because it is a dictionary. And I'm sure if I tried to find the word understand, I could, but like you just see me, I just unboxed this. I'm going to do a whole breakdown again of this. I just want to give you a quick run through. Okay, officer. Most of us would say, yes, I understand what you're saying. You should never say, yes, I understand. Do you know that? Even our parents, when we were young, if you got in trouble, you would say to your children, do you understand what I'm saying to you? I don't want you to do that anymore. Do you understand? No, I don't understand, because the word understand is not the meaning of the word that we know it as we were taught. Yeah, okay. Come on, you. I'm trying to see if I can get to it so I can read it to you guys in here. It's not how we were taught, okay? The word understand in legal, because everything, and I have done a live before, and I've told you guys, even the Most High God is about legalization, okay? Demons and witches and warlocks, they cannot operate. They can cast spells. They can do things. But if you have not opened yourself up to for them to have legal access to you, then you cannot be affected with certain things. Do you understand? It's so deep, God, that we are so asleep. Understand. Let me see. We are so asleep that half of you guys as TIs and chosen ones will never get this book, will never want to understand what and it's hard to come up out of these words that we use. We'll never get the comprehension, okay? We'll never have the comprehension of what truly is going on in this world. There is a spiritual battle. These people, these principalities, like the Most High, like Yahweh Shai said, the principalities of this world that rule over your government, principalities, these are higher ranking demons that rule over your government, have casted spells with your words that don't mean what you have been taught in these institutions of confusions known as schools. You have been given spells and lies. So when you go out into the world, you don't understand. See, it's going to be hard for it to even come out of my system. You don't comprehend the correct understanding of words because we've been told lies. I knew I failed English class for a reason. I couldn't get it. I couldn't comprehend. I was always in summer school about some English class. No, that probably was my spirit telling me it was wrong. So let me see if I can find understand. This book tells you the real meaning of the word. And I don't want to get my book all dirty already because I got makeup on my hand. My book already getting dirty. So understand. If an officer asks you, do you understand? No, officer, I don't understand, because understand if you tell an officer that pulls you over and they're asking you questions, right? They're asking you questions, and guys, I'm gonna have to do a whole different live so I can have my stuff bookmarked and ready to go. They ask you, do you understand? What they're really asking you is, do you come under my authority? Do you comprehend what I'm saying? They're asking you when they say, do you understand? And they're really asking you, do you come under my authority and come into this system of law so that I can have authority over you? And what I'm about to do to you If you don't come under my authority, I cannot enact what I truly want to do to you, and that is break your your soul right. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. So if an officer tells you, do you understand? No, I do not understand. Because you do not want to come under their authority in their district of how they want to enforce a law upon you. This book helps you break the code. My people, my peeps. Let me take you into the courtroom. Okay? Let me take you into the courtroom. A judge will ask you that same thing because courtrooms are based on maritime law system. The law of the sea, the law of the ocean is what they operate. This is too deep to go into all of that right now, but they operate in the law of the sea, not the common law. We are under the common law because we are souls. Why is my battery going? Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. My battery. We are under common law because we are souls. We are not persons. You see, if you go into a court, that's why I say the Bible is real, okay? Because these principalities operate on the Bible and you being a soul and you having the right to travel. You having the I'm gonna touch on that too. You go into the court system and the judge says, "Do you okay?" They ask for your identification, and you give it to them, and they say, "Is this your name on this ID card? Is this your name on this ID card?" And you tell them, "No, judge, that is not my name." They're going to trick you in every way to get you under their system. And once you're under their system, that is how they can lock you up and do what you do because you have just acted as the straw man instead of the human, the soul that you are. Okay? You are a soul out here. That's why the people that are waking up, you're being gang stalked. They want you to not understand who you fully are. The judge is going to ask you, I have an ID card here that says, Mr. Smith, is this your name? No, sir. That is not my name. I am the beneficiary of that documentation that you're holding in your hand. Now, you're going to have to get this book so that you can write down exactly what you need to say and do not get off script. Stick to script when you are in these courtrooms, when you are talking to police officers. You must stick to script. You have to get this dictionary so you'll know how to operate in a free world, that the Most High gave you the right to be free, not a slave. Black, white, and other. You are all slaves. We just have had different degrees of slavery. The judge is going to say, is this you, Mr. Smith? No, I am you are the beneficiary because you are a soul and not a person. Hallelujah. What did the Most High say? He breathed into a soul. He breathed the breath of life into a soul. Come on now. He breathed the breath of life into a soul, not a person. I wish I had a Bible in here. Somebody look up Genesis. He breathed the breath of life into a soul. They know that. They know that you are a soul. You are not a person. And they want you to get under their maritime law that you don't even understand that they're operating under the law of the sea, the law of the ocean. You're not a law of the ocean. You are the law of the land. You are human. Well, let me stop saying that because I don't know what human actually is meaning for them in this book until I look it up. but you are a soul that the Most High said he blew life into a soul. Okay? Who is this person that keeps saying stuff and deleting it? I need a do I need to go ahead and block you? G. What am I? Are you talking about becoming a sovereign being? You don't have to. Well, that's what you understanding, Brittany, as being a sovereign being. You are sovereign by right, by birth, by birth. You don't have to become nothing. You already are. Do you understand? See, you see how they got us hoodwinked. Do you comprehend? I don't want you to come under my authority, okay? So when people say, when the judge, after you keep telling the judge, sir, I am not Mr. Smith, because see, when you were born, they gave your parents a birth certificate, which represented your straw man, and they called your straw man Junior Smith, and they put your straw man up on the stock market. You're traded for money. You have money that you can use. Holla back. I'm about to get into it. I kind of knew this, but I didn't pay attention to it. Just like a lot of you guys, you're not going to pay attention to this until maybe never. Maybe you always are going to want to be the victim. Okay? So you're not going to want to listen to this information. Okay? But and the Most High said in the end times, information, knowledge is going to be abundant. Okay? So you're in the maritime courts of law. You kind of halfway know about this Black Law book, Black Law Dictionary. You kind of know about it. The judge trying to trick you to come under his authority in that maritime law, you being a soul like the Most High in the Bible told you you are. So they're going to say, the judge is going to say from your ID card, aren't you, let me get something, not no gum, but here, my iHeart badge. Well, no, I don't want you to use that. This ID card, do you understand what I'm saying? Because then they're going to make, you know how they do. You know how sarcastic people do, right? I know you do. Sarcastic people, because he's going to get sarcastic now, the judge. Sir, Mr. Smith, don't answer. Don't say a word. When they say reserve your right to speak, baby, reserve your right to speak. Mr. Smith, look dumb, look hazy, like I'm glossed over. Mr. Smith, don't answer. Mr. Smith, don't answer. Mr. Smith, don't answer. That's not you. Mr. Smith, don't let it get too far off gone, okay? Mr. Smith, Your Honor, I am not Mr. Smith. I am the beneficiary of the document that you are possessing in your on your person right now. I am the beneficiary of that document. I am not Mr. Smith. If you agree to say that you are Mr. Smith, you are agreeing to say that you are that straw man that they set up to steal, to traffic you, to get money, to excuse me. I knew I was gonna start coughing, y'all. Hold on. This is water. To traffic you, to sell you on the stock market. You are not Mr. Smith. Never answer to that name. You are the beneficiary. And if the judge says, sir, who are you? I am the beneficiary. Holler back at me. Holler back at me. I am the beneficiary. You know why you're the beneficiary? Because you are the soul that was born on this earth. Just like if you were back in the car before you got the ticket that you had to go up here in court for, and if the judge is like, do you understand? You know how they like to get sarcastic. Do you understand, Mr. Smith? Don't answer. Just look, bewildered. I don't even know if that word means the same because we've been hoodwinked, y'all. Look confused. He gonna be sarcastic. You know how people, especially people who think they smart, got a little education. They love to look down their nose at folks. Mr. Smith, don't you answer. Mr. Smith, sir, just do you understand what I'm saying to you, sir? Like he gonna talk crazy to you like you retarded. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And some of us, with our egos, we think, yeah, I understand. You blew it. You blew it. You don't understand. I don't care how sarcastic the judge get with that little, do you understand what I'm saying to you? I don't care how sarcastic the police officer that's at your window, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Get a real read this bill. Yeah, I'll look that up because I'm just getting to all of this because it came to me in pieces in life, and I'm just now putting it, and now I'm taking it serious because when the Most High brings things back into your remembrance, you need to take note. And He is telling me, pay attention, okay? We, the children of the Most High, we're not here looking for our Sky Daddy to save us. Our Sky Daddy, the Most High, gives us knowledge, gives us the understanding of how to. Oh Lord, the love then got caught up. Love said, "You going in? I'm going in." Tells us how to operate in this realm, and that is what the Bible is for. I keep telling you, it's a cheat sheet. Y'all people got it in your head thinking that it's some kind of holy. I get it, because I was there. All this craziness. No, the Most High is real. The Most High is telling you, I put you in this world. Why would I put you here? You don't know how to operate here. You don't know what I like. Hell, I just created you. So I'm going to tell you what I like. I'm going to tell you how to operate. I'm going to tell you how to navigate. Because that's what parents do when you raise up children. I'm going to tell you, when you go out in them streets, you want to be 18, 19, going to these little clubs and little parties. I'm going to tell you the game. The Most High was telling you the game in the Bible, but people then took the doggone our book. I'm hyped. Took our book and made it some kind of holy, and then do re mi fa sol la ti do. When our book is the Most High, our Father put us up on game because He knew before you knew how to run these streets, because he made them. And just like when you have children, you've been out here running these doggone streets, and you wish somebody would have told you, dang, if somebody would have told me that a long time ago, I wouldn't have got all them doggone bills so early. Dang, which your parents probably already told you that part. But, some game that you didn't know about, you wouldn't have did it. The Bible is your cheat sheet. These principalities that operate, principalities that Yahushua, that Jesus told you, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities in high places. You got to be. He got to. When you go to the hood, when you're around black folks, and you're not black, you ain't never lived with black folks. We talk. Back in my day, they called it ebonics. They called it ebonics. We talk broken language, but we understand exactly what somebody is saying. That's how the Most High. That's how Yahweh. He talked in parables. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. He talked in parables. He said, there are demons, for you, if you don't know what that parable meant, there are demons here in this realm operating. My Father created you in the flesh, but you are not of the flesh. You are of the Spirit. There are demons in this realm operating, and there are demons that have high rank, principalities over government. There are presidents in the land. I'm breaking it down for you so you can feel pick up what I'm putting down. There are presidents in the land. If they're not presidents, they're governors, principalities, high-ranking demons operating over you. He gave you the game book. He gave you the game. People made you worship the book. But these principalities, they know that the Most High is real. They know that the devil's real. They know that the people that operate, these people are put into positions. Let me not. I'm getting too far off track. This helps you break down the spell casting that has taken place. Okay? Here. The words that you think you know that don't mean what you think they mean. So when the police officer asks you, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Simply say no. You are not coming under their authority. Okay, guys? There's more in this book that I want to get you to comprehend. I'm going to try to break myself from saying different words, because the word understand means to come under their authority so that they can operate in maritime law, the law of the sea instead of the law of the land, which we operate in the common law, because we are souls. We are not persons. Okay? The person, when they say, are you a person? Okay, I see your picture on this ID card. This person is not you. That person is the straw man. That person is not you. You are the beneficiary. Why do I keep saying that you're the beneficiary? I'm going to get into that with this next book. With this next book that I'm about to show you guys. Also, when you're the officer may say, well, where are you driving to? Weren't you just driving? Sir, do you know that you're driving 5 miles past the speed limit or whatever? Do you know that you're driving 5 miles past the speed limit? Just simply say, no, I'm not driving. I know this sounds crazy because they wanted to sound crazy, but you're talking actually how it is by this book. You're talking. You're making plenty of sense. How we talk now, we're not making no sense. We sound like we're babbling. So the officer says, do you realize that you are driving 5 miles past the speed limit? I'm not driving, sir. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. you better, somebody hold it down. Hold me down, Father. You tell that officer, I am not driving. I am not driving this vehicle. I am traveling. Because us, as humans, we travel. We have the right to travel this world because we were born into a free society, a free world as a soul. You are a soul. So if he says you are a person operating a vehicle, sir, I am not a person. I am a soul who is traveling. Y'all, it's deep. And when that officer hears you speak, those witches doing witchcraft. No, they doing witchcraft on you, baby. They doing witchcraft on you. And I bind you in the name of Yahweh Shah. How about that? How about you go run those apples? Okay? How about that? How about you are bound, baby? Because what's bound on earth is bound in heaven, and I just bound you and cut your ley line in Yahweh Shah's name. Go run that. Okay? So, When you're talking, we have to switch it up. Switch up the game. You're gonna sound like retarded in our eyes. Like if I was in the car with you and I'm like, hey, slow down. You are driving. No. You're traveling as a free soul. Hey, slow down. You are a person. No, you're not a person. I'm not the straw man. I am the soul that's traveling freely in this world. And let me tell you something else about how free we are. Oh, I wish I had the next book. The next book. Hold on for a minute. Let me go and take you on out of here. The next book that I got. This is called the UCC Connection, How to Free Yourself. How to free yourself. I know here's a problem, and I don't know who's watching. I don't know if you're black or white or Spanish or whatever. But a lot of problem with black folks is we don't like to read, me included. I'd rather you what? I'm here in October. I don't know, a rally for TI's gang stalker Jamaica boy. What kind of name is that? Are you being gang stalked? That's why your name is gang stalking Jamaica boy. Yes. Okay. Well, be careful with that because I've heard that a lot of rallies are and organizations that gang stalk hold rallies. So just to trigger people. So be careful with those rallies as well. This book, what did I say it was called? The UCC Connection: How to Free Yourself. This book is also, there's 3 books. I got all 3 of these books. Look how it's thin, guys. It's not that thick. And I'm doing that for my black folks, my Israelites, me included. Let me shake it in my face too. It's not that thick because I'm not. We all have different learning habits, different learning types with different, verbal, visual, whatever, yada yada. So audio, all that. Black folks, because I know my Spanish, my white folks most likely they'll go get this book. If I would do a Bible study for this community if I got a male counterpart to be on the live with me, because the male would have to teach and I could probably answer some questions, but I would do it like that. Yes, I would do a Bible study like that. But what was I saying? So okay, this book right here. I'm hold it up if you want to get a screenshot of it real quick. The UCC Connection: How to Free Yourself. Right. The bills that are sent to you. Oh, I wish I had a bill because baby, I got some bills, and I ain't got nan one in the car. Okay, let's pretend. Because I ain't got the right stuff. I got some incense, some car incense. This book right here. Because remember, once you get this book, get a screenshot of it. Once you get this book, you'll understand that you are a soul and not a person. You won't understand. You'll comprehend. Because I don't want you to come under the authority of the maritime law or come under the authority of the system, okay? You'll comprehend once you get this book that you are a soul, like the Bible, like the Most High God told you you are. You're not a person, because the person is the straw man, okay? The person is the straw man. And the straw man who they want you to agree to be. See, there's two different United States. It's deep, y'all. They want you to be the straw man and agree to pay. So this is like a bill, a light bill, whatever kind of bill. I'm just showing you as an example. They want you to agree that you are a person, that you are the name that is on whatever document that you have as a person, not as a human being. I mean, not as a soul. They want you to agree on every bill that they send you that you are the person on that bill, and that you're going to take responsibility for paying that bill as the person, instead of being the beneficiary, because you're the soul that they have created. They have falsified documents and tried to trick you and have hoodwinked you into paying money to a fictitious, a fake person known as the straw man, known as your first and last name in all capital letters on all of your ID cards, all of your birth certificates. Any kind of official documentation is known as the straw man. They want you to agree to be that person, but you are not a person. You are a soul, like the Most High God said He created you to be when He blew His breath. I don't know why when I get ready to blow, it's like, ooh, blew His breath into the soul of the vessels that are operating in this realm. They want you not to be that soul. They want you to be don't believe in the Bible. It's really easy if you don't believe in the Bible, because then you don't believe in being a soul. You probably believe that you're a person. So you probably believe that you are the straw man, because you don't believe in the Bible, because the Bible's not real. The Bible's not real. The Bible is written by white folks. You're not real. You're not a soul. But your government, the principalities that be, they like you. Because, yeah, you're going to agree to be that person, the straw man, and take every action and responsibility that the straw man, the principalities, created. The fictitious person, instead of being the beneficiary of the soul that you are. You see, this book right here will help you navigate your bills that they're bombarding you with, that they drive you crazy with, that they hold you in bondage to their system with. This book has codes in this book. Like I said, you just saw me. I just opened these books. There's a series of books, 3 of these books. I just got it today. Just opened it brand new. I have not read it. I've just been researching it online, but I wanted to have a physical copy of this book, which I suggest before the systems and everything shut down and it's hard to get. Knowledge is going to go away too, guys. Just like the Bible is going to get banned, they're going to take the real cheat sheet away. They're going to ban that, because you're going to be able to say, wow, the Bible said I was a soul. The government says I'm a soul in these books, in these words, but they want me to think that I'm a person so that I can pay this bill. But see, when your bill comes, at the bottom of most bills, say this is the bill. Your bill comes. Light bill due. God, dog. Dang, that bill just came back quick. Dang. You're trying to make me pay all this doggone money. No, I don't be home half the time. All this doggone money on this light bill. And you being frustrated, thinking you the person, the name that's on that bill, the straw man, you think that's you. And it's not you. This book is going to tell you, along with this book, that's not you, baby. You're a soul. Your bill comes. You done took it and threw it down. You done went and checked. Let me go pour me a drink. Because my head hurts. All these doggone bills. My head hurts. Your head shouldn't hurt because you're a soul. The Most High God made you free. You done seen the bill. It's all a hella expensive, right? At the bottom of your bill, And I wish I had a bill, so I'm gonna have to do another live so you can see what I'm gonna do with my bills, and you should do them too because you are a soul. Say it with me. I am a soul, not a person. I am a soul. Okay. On the bottom of your bills, it's a coupon. You know who gets that coupon? The soul, not the person. If you believe that you're Mr. Smith, well, you go ahead and pay that 300, 400, however amount of money that's on that bill, because you believe that you are the straw man. So you go ahead and pay that bill so that the government can get money off of the backs of you slaves. But if you believe that you're a soul, well, and if you know that you're a soul, and they got to put it on the bill, at the bottom of the bill, you read. You know how they say read the small print that we don't. This is a coupon. Return this coupon as full payment of this bill. What? What? This is a coupon. I'm paraphrasing. It'll say something along those lines. Okay, guys? This is a coupon. Return this coupon for the full payment of this bill. I know you think it's a game. If you want real knowledge, you won't think it's a game. So, but you have this, but okay, so you done popped in and out of this live, but you don't have all the full knowledge of how to redeem this coupon as a soul. You being the soul that you are. How do I redeem it? It doesn't give me the full understanding. How do it says return it, but you can't just simply return the coupon without having this book, guys. This book. In this book, it's their codes. When I was listening online about them talk about, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm not gonna be able to find it because I'm not familiar with this book just yet. But let me see. However, if the judge won't listen to you, just move ahead with the case. You want to read him the last statement of. Okay, so this is part of it, what you're gonna put on the bill. Okay, so on your bill, there's this on the coupon for your $300 bill. I'm putting my cash up here because my bill is about $300. So if y'all want to help us with that, y'all can sure help us with that. Because I have full understanding. But once I have the full understanding, I'm gonna show y'all how the game is run because they've been running game on us. They've been running game. How to fill the coupon out? You gotta have this book. You gotta have this book. You see in this book, there are codes. There are codes in this book. I'm gonna read you that paragraph right now, and it's. I'm gonna read you this paragraph, but these are one of the codes that you would have to put on your coupon as a soul, not a person, because you're the beneficiary of the straw man that they ran game on your parents and all of us. That's how they've been getting money and making us slave and work to get them back their money. Holla back, child. Okay. However, if the judge won't listen to you and just moves forward, so this is talking about when I was talking about if you're in court. This helps you in court and with your bills. Move ahead with the case, and you will want to read to him the last sentence of UCC 1-1036, which states the code cannot be read to prejudice of common law actions. Okay, so you would want to write that on here, but there's other codes now. Don't just get that code and write it on there and send your doggone coupon back. You have to write these words too. Prejudice of common law action. We are under common law. The courts, when you go to court, that is maritime law. They are operating on the law of the sea. We operate under common common law. So under prejudice of common law, under prejudice, under this code, I don't agree to this because I'm the beneficiary. Because there's a trust in your name. You understand beneficiary? Trust? That means you have money. You're rich. You've been having money. You just didn't know how to operate in the system. You are the beneficiary of the straw man. They've been just trading your stocks. That's like you got money. You hit the lottery, okay? Say you hit the lottery. You ain't we all, some of us, I'm not gonna say we all, are financially illiterate. We don't know how to really move and groove with this money out here in the system, right? We might not have to do it on the streets, but not in these putting in the stocks and all of that, right? So say you hit the lottery and you hire AP or somebody to handle your money situation for you. And you think because they smart, you think they're honest, you think they're trustworthy, so they're handling your money for you, just like the government done lied and created this straw man for you, and moving and grooving, putting your money in the stocks, moving it around, cashing you out, selling you for trafficking, selling you here, selling you to this country. TIs, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because you should really understand what I'm saying. Chosen one. You hire a AP to handle your money, but you sit back, not being wise, not trying to learn as somebody is handling your money, not trying to learn about the stock market, not trying to learn about balancing your money. You put your trust and your faith all into that purse, and one day you wake up and go to the bank with your credit card, your debit card, a denied, delinquent. You can't get no money out because you don't put your faith, your trust, and all of the knowledge into this person having, and they done hoodwinked you. They done hoodwinked you. They done got all the money and made it look legit. They're gone. They're in the wind. Same as the principalities that be. We waking up, baby. If you wake up, you understand. You have money here. They conned us. They conned our parents, having us be put into these birth certificates. And all of those documents are nothing but information moving around the stock market, around the world, as cattle, property. But that money that they've made, you as the beneficiary of the straw man, the name Mr. Smith, that's not you. You are not Mr. Smith. You are a soul being that the Most High God made. Hello, Tanya, how you doing? That the Most High God made. Who he blew, breathed his breath into. He told you that in the Bible, in Genesis. I don't got it. I had it. I'd read it to you. Somebody could put it in the chat. The Most High God gave you the playbook and told you were a soul before these folks, before the end times have revealed more and more knowledge, like the Most High said it was going to happen. They've been moving you around the stock market, making money off your back, making you work 9 to 5. Some of y'all do 16 hours a day. Then try to get a hustle. Then try to get another hustle. Then they come and tell you owe taxes. Then they tell you owe this. Then they tell you, did you register your car today? Because you're driving. I ain't driving, I'm traveling. Because we don't know the right words. And all of that you do is recycle off of your back, off of your time. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Satan takes your time. While you're at work, you don't have time to think and contemplate and pick up the Bible and understand that it's not something that God made to be praised and holified. That's the cheat sheet. He gave you the game. But they got you running in circles, thinking you Mr. Smith, thinking you a person. When you out here and the Most High told you you are a soul, and He breathed life into you, the spirit. But now it's the end time. Get out of the rat race. Understand that you are a soul. That coupon, that bill that comes is a coupon. The person who's the soul will understand how to fill out the coupon, which is paid in full, because you are the beneficiary of the straw man, Mr. Smith. But you have to have this book that has the code. You have people out here in the world, I see on platforms, putting numbers and digits behind their profile names. Putting numbers and digits. Yeah. I'm Black Boy 22566667. I'm Hot Girl 998. No, what code you need to put behind anything you want to put on social media, I understand. I know. I comprehend UCC 1-1036 code. You want to be popping in these streets. That's what you need to put. You want to put a name on social media. Prejudice of common law. Why don't you put that? And then you go to court. One guy half-ass read the book, half-ass understood the law. And forgive me if I keep saying understand, because that's what's been programmed. I have to come up out of that. Went to court, halfway read the book. And the book ain't that, but sometimes you got to read this little thin book 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Just keep reading it. This stuff ain't going to stick right away, because we haven't been operating in this world. Went to court because he got pulled over. He understood a little bit of the law. He comprehended a little bit of the law. He got the ticket. On the ticket, you can sign a ticket. Don't be popping off with these. I'm not telling you to pop off with these officers. We have to be wise as snakes and gentle as doves out here. What I'm telling you to do is be wise and gentle at the same time. Officer gives you the ticket. You don't agree to none of the stuff he said, like I told you earlier, guys. You understand? Sir, no, I do not understand. I do not understand. You don't understand? No. I don't care how many times you say, I don't care if you say, duh. Do you not understand the words that come out of my mouth? Nope, nope, nope. No. Because they're going to want to make you feel low and stupid and dumb. I don't understand, because when you understand, you come under their agreement, under their authority. In maritime law, we are in common law. No, I don't understand. Okay, they're going to get frustrated. Look, I'm going to give you this ticket. You were driving. Sorry, I was traveling, but you were driving. I was traveling to my destination, because you're not driving. When you drive, and I just want to give you the difference between driving and traveling, operating a vehicle. If you're driving, say I was doing Uber Eats or Domino's or what else, delivering a pizza. When you're operating a vehicle delivering a pizza, that is driving, because now you're in commerce. You're handling a business. Me going to the park, me going to Kansas, New Jersey, Florida in my vehicle, and I'm driving, y'all, it's going to be hard for me to come up out of these words. I'm operating this vehicle. I am traveling. I am traveling as a soul, traveling across this free land. Holla back. It's a difference. When that officer gave that man the ticket, he understood half of this knowledge. So on the ticket, he put the codes that were needed to be. He signed the ticket. He put the codes that needed to be on the ticket. And let me see if I can find that page. And also, you need to write without prejudice. Where was that? Claim the code, common law. I don't know where it's at, y'all, but it's something that you have to put on there that says without prejudice. Without prejudice, guys. I know we think we know. So when he put whatever you're supposed to put, something, something, something without prejudice, he wrote on his ticket, and he went to court. Just like when you write on your bill that you get, and you return that free coupon, you're gonna have to write on there whatever it's gonna tell you in this book, without prejudice, code UCC dash whatever, whatever. So the judge, hello, TI News. So the judge says, sir, do you understand without prejudice means? He thought, and sometimes we read a little bit, get a little bit knocked, we think we popping. We think we know it all, right? Because, hey, sometimes it happens to me. Get a little bit, think you know it all. So the judge says, sir, because it made the judge pause for the cause. Without prejudice. He see the codes and stuff. I think this, he might know a little something. He might know a little something. Sir, do you know without prejudice means? So the guy says, yes, sir. I'm not prejudiced. I'm not prejudiced about against black folks, white folks, Chinese folks. Sir, you owe $500, sir. Court, go down the hall and pay this $500. He lost the case because he didn't know that you need this dictionary. You need this dictionary. You need this dictionary to understand the codes and the wording that you're going to put on your bill, on your ticket. And you need to understand, stop claiming that you are the person on these driver's license. You are not a person. You need this dictionary. You are a soul, like the Bible told you you were, like the Most High told you you were. Therefore, they've been saying, here's your money. Here's your money. I mean, we gave you a free coupon. You didn't understand that you had a free coupon to pay the bill, fill out the right wording on what you need to know, and send it back in. The bill is paid. But no, we up here stressing. 16 hours at work. 5 more hours on the grind, on the hustle. Trying to pay a bill for a straw man that they set up in your name. In a name that they gave. That's not you. And you running around in circles, making money that they're taxing, and that's a whole different conversation as well. And you're just, it's evil, y'all. That's all I can say is evil. These 2 books. This book is a series to books. This book has one that talks about the straw man, so that you can understand who the straw man is, about your birth certificate. Also, when you go into court and you're fighting a particular, and you know what I say, don't go into court not knowing having the full understanding. If you're going to use your right, because even attorneys are not really fighting for you. They're trying to keep you in the system. That's just like the dentist. Like, y'all know I got to go to the dentist and get. They ain't never tried to help me with my dental problems. They don't try to help you. Half the time they make it worse. Doctors, they don't half the time they make it worse. You got some good doctors out there that know. You see what I'm saying? But the system is set up for what is it called? What's the like I'm looking for the right word. When something comes back around again, a cycle. What is it? It's a word I'm looking for. But the system is set up to recycle that money to just keep you coming back. The hamster wheel. It make you work harder and harder as they get richer and richer. And while you're your body is breaking down because you're not getting the nutrients that you deserve because they make the healthy foods expensive and the foods that are junk foods cheap, and they want to promote you, and the Most High wants you to have children, but they want you to promote having more and more babies because they don't care if you're eating unhealthy foods, if they've used you up in the system, because they're taking your children. I mean, if you haven't listened to this live and that rang a bell, as soon as you sign those birth certificates, you just sold your children to the system. You just set up a straw man for them. And I'm not saying at this point in time that we have the options of not having documentation to operate in this realm, in give unto Caesar what is Caesar, is what I'm telling you. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. If you have a baby, if you have to get a driver's license, that's not the issue. The issue is we don't know how to operate in this system with these principalities the right way. That's the problem. We don't know how to operate. And so we run ourselves raggedy, keeping them afloat. And we think that we've done something at the end of the day because we get to go home to a house or an apartment, renting, your bills paid, money that's stolen. You think you've done something because you have a nice vehicle. You've made it. But all you are a high price slave if you're not operating with these principles. Now you're just making more money. All of this has hit me this week with even on social media. 50 Cent was he had a interview, and he was I don't know who the interview was with. It was just like a clip. And in this interview, 50 Cent said when he made it, he had several million dollars in the bank. But like some of us, if we hit the lottery, we wouldn't even run out right away and just buy us a brand new home, a brand new car. Some of us might floss a little bit, but not just outright just go and just act a fool with the money. 50 Cent said when he, made it and he started having millions in the bank, he still lived in a one-bedroom apartment because life is not about all of those luxuries, right? If you really know what life is about. He still lived in a one-bedroom apartment. And so once you become wealthy, you're going to have people that are going to try to advise you, and you're going to have some good people and some bad people. That will be your discernment. This plane is flying low than a mother sucker. Hey, this plane. Where are you at? Y'all can't see it. It is low as. Why are you so low over me, plane? Oh, y'all can't see it. Hold on, let me turn you back around. Like when it was coming, I'm like, dang, it is low. Is it coming this way? Hold on. He was like, hold on, guys, let me plug this back up. I'm gonna hold these books up so y'all can see, so we can get on. I mean, it's coming to the end, but hell, it's better to know something at the end and try to help yourself. I don't know when the Most High coming back, but this knowledge is better to have and get on board the train. 50 Cent said, the advisor said, if you don't spend the money, the IRS is coming for that money. Although he's been taxed for the money. Because you have to, that's why you have philanthropy. You have people that are always, they throw their money out there to appear like they love the people. They want to help the people. Rich people do this, philanthropy. Put money into their own, they'll set up a organization, a nonprofit organization, to throw the money into that organization because they figure out the game too. Throw money into that organization under their names, which is coming back to them, but it's not. It's a whole hustle. It's a hustle. We've been pimped so hard out here, it's not even funny. 50 Cent said I was comfortable in the 1-bedroom apartment. They told me if I don't spend this money, the IRS is coming for it. So that's when he went and bought. Y'all remember when he bought Mike Tyson sold that big old mansion? It was just 50 Cent. He said he had so many rooms in that doggone mansion. He bought it just so that he can show that he was spending the money, guys. I just wanted to pop in here really quick and show you these books. I'm going to try to learn as much as I can to come back on here and help you, especially being chosen ones and TIs. Through this system, because quiet as it's kept, guys, we know as chosen ones, we know if you're paying attention, only if you're paying attention, we know that there are certain. Oh goodness, I'm really gonna have to set me up a Patreon, because if I say certain things, I'll get dinged. So. There's certain things in play, my people, my peeps. And I did a video a while back talking about a national. Do you understand when if a national crisis occurs, then we go into what is called we go under. What is it called? This car made me forget. It done rolled up, made me forget my train of thought. What is the lockdown called? It's not the lockdown, but it's called the president won't have any authority anymore. What is it called? Good gracious. I just lost my train of thought just that quick. Anyway, FEMA will, did anybody say it? Because some of them might be. We'll purchase both books ASAP. Please do. It will. And go online, like I said, because you might not understand it in its entirety. And this is not no slight. This is just how it helps me. I like to listen to people break down things as well, and then go back and read it, go back and research it. But this actual book is online, where somebody is reading it and talking about it and breaking it down, not in its entirety, but it gives you more of a clear understanding. But okay, so if a national crisis happens, and it almost came. And so the president loses his authority. The police lose their authority, right? Y'all give me the words. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Anyway, FEMA, they become in charge, and the Army is now the operating principle of policing the United States, okay? Once we come under that, you guys. It's something. It's sinister, and I know that the end times are very near, because once we, I want somebody to tell me that doggone word because it's gonna bug me. Once we come under military martial law, oh my God. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, sister. Oh, good gracious. That was gonna bug me, and I wasn't gonna be able to finish right. I appreciate that. Martial law. Okay. Once we come under martial law, all of this, all of this will go out the window. You see, and it's thank you, and it's part of the great reset, my people. Okay, so if you don't get your house, oh Father, because that came to me earlier today. Get your house in order. A thought when I was at home. Get your house in order came to me. So I'm gonna say it to you. If you don't get your house in order, starting now, I don't care how far in debt, you're not in debt because you're a soul, not a person. This is going to help you get your house in order without going to, do you know, what is that, karma, credit system, maybe on billions of dollars because it's hustle people, credit karma, about helping them get their credit together, guys. It's not about that. You need these books. Get your house in order, because once we go under martial law, that means the Constitution. And this book, if you listen to it on YouTube, pull this up on YouTube. This book, and it's like the audio. Type in audio, and then type in the UCC connection, how to free yourself, and look for the audio because this man gives an example. Because like your senators and your people in the upper echelons, the powers that be, they won't have any authority. Just like the president won't have any authority anymore. So once we go under martial law, I mean because the other day I said something this way comes. Winter is coming. The Great Reset is coming, but it has to be so severe, okay? And for something to be so severe, it has to shut down the government, and the martial law has to kick in. But when martial law kicks in, your constitutional rights are gone, guys. Gone. I talked about the credit system. I talked about social credit, the social credit system that they have set up in China right now, where they're watching you. Oh, you didn't cross the street, you jaywalked. Oh, you didn't wipe your nose right. The social credit system. I mean, it's so severe. The social credit system. How your shirt might have been crooked. Like my shirt, you was on live and your shirt was crooked. They didn't like it. That's a social credit system. It's silliness. Cause you not to fly. But you see, when martial law comes into enacted, you don't have to holler. I got my First Amendment rights. My rights, my rights. There's not going to be any more rights. So I say, get your house in order with these falsified bills that they have on a lot of us, that we feel obligated. If you feel like you're trying to be a part of this system and be an upright citizen, you try to pay them on time. And you try. You might fall behind, whatever the case may be. But they bombard you with these bills as a falsified person. They've lied to you, but they don't care because you're operating under principalities, the devil, demons. They don't care. They come to steal, kill, and destroy. So once martial law takes effect, these senators, if you listen to the audio on here, It was a senator that was, because he heard about this man that broke it down. Because this author, the books were so confusing. Thank God for him, but God used him. And he talks about being wise as a snake, harmless as a dove in this book, and how to operate, handle yourself in these systems. But someone came to him, a senator, and they were scared because they know America is bankrupt. And if you don't know America is bankrupt, then I don't know what rock you've been under. I don't know where you've been living if you don't know America's bankrupt. That they're printing out fake money, that fake fiat. America hasn't been backed by gold. The dollar hasn't been backed by gold. It's a lie. But the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And see, these senators, they sitting high and pretty, right now. But if martial law comes into play, you're welcome. You're welcome. If martial law comes into play, which it will. Oh, nothing works anymore. The Constitution, all of that is not. It's not. Something has happened so horrendous that we have to rewrite the law. Debtor's prison. And I'm not saying this to put fear in anyone. People who owe money that they hustled us, that said that we owe as a person. And if you're not understanding the knowledge that I'm trying to give to you today, that you're not a person, you are a soul that the Most High God made. They're going to put you in debtor's prison. They're going to take senators and put them. There's y'all heard about those camps? Those I don't want to say certain words. Those camps that Jewish people were in back in World War II. Read between the lines. How they say it? Read between the lines. Those camps where they have certain camps already set up around the world, around the USA region. There's a camp in Alaska for higher ranking senators and people who were operating the government. Like I said, the mark of the beast is going to cause men great and small to take the mark. There's camps for them waiting. So if you listen to the audio on this book, you'll hear the story. They break it down better than I am. I'm just giving you the icing. The senator was scared because he knows the system is going to be collapsing here soon. And they're going to ship senators and presidents and high-ranking people off to these camps. And people who owe money, that think that they're a person, the straw man, instead of a soul, they're going to send them off to these different camps, regions. You see, martial law is in conjunction with RX. What is it called? It's called Red RX. This was when the Contra scandal took place. This was when I was a child. They had a huge hearing, Iran-Conqueror scandal. It was a huge trial that took place. Well, guys, if I had a map of the United States of America, there are regions already divided up with, like, it might on the picture, it might be blue, red, colored. These are regions that when martial law takes place, how certain regions are going to be handled and the people and persons in these regions. I mean, that movie, The Mockingbird, kind of hints to you about, it's called Red X 2448, Red X 48. It was dealing with the Conqueror scandal. Everything is already in place. They are just waiting for the right event, the perfect event to take place. Because it has to be something massive. That thing that happened, that wasn't massive enough. Wasn't massive enough. It has to be massive to. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Get your house in order. You are not a person. I know we answer by these names here and there, socially. I'm referring to when you're in a court of law where people want to have authority over you, when the police, people who want to put you under their authority, this is when you let them know that you are a soul, that the picture may be you on that ID card, but that is not you. You are the representation. You are the beneficiary, not the represent. Don't even say representation. You are the beneficiary of the name that's on that ID card, and they know what you're talking about. Judges know, but don't go in there half stepping. Get this dictionary, and this is a because this was the cheapest one, y'all. This is the what edition is this? Oh, this is the 6th edition. Okay, but it's still relevant because I'm catching up. This is the 6th edition. This book cost me $44. Yes. Oh, let me tell you. I didn't tell you how. Oh, they didn't even send a little. They didn't even send. I guess because I got the email for how much it cost. Okay, so let me let y'all know how much these books cost. And I know it's a pretty penny. That's why I'm going to try to come back on it and help you guys that can't afford to get these books if you can't afford it. This is the 6th edition right here. The 6th edition of this. This one was like $44, $45, but they're up to, I think, the 11th edition, which was 100 and something. I was like, baby, now I'm going to have to stay right there. I'm going to have to learn from here and move up slowly. But move up as we can, right? This book is like $5. This one is like $5 and some change, guys. Y'all can get this one. Y'all can get that one. But I'm still going to try to read it and get the knowledge because I got all three. I got all three books. This one, the one that talks about the straw, and there's another one. I can't remember the title of the other book. And then I also got a book on herbs and plants and things that you can eat that's natural because when the food source. Okay, it's time for me to go. I can't. I'm getting tongue tied. Food shortages start to really take hold. The herbs and like the Most High said, the weeds will. The weeds heal the nation. Okay, the weeds heal the nation. Food supplies running out. Yeah. So once those books come, my nails look jet. Once those books come, I will share that information with you guys as well, God willing. So happy Sabbath to you all that practices our keeps the Sabbath. And let me see what y'all saying. Yeah, talking to each other. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, there are a lot of people exposing gang stalking. I mean, it's it's so funny. I mean, it's not funny. I use that word wrong, but so odd. Well, we were asleep, so I can't say it's odd. But for these stalkers, they believe that they're not going to be touched. But we got senators shaking in their boots. If you listen to the audio, they trying to make their escape plan, guys. But you think they have sent low level people. Yeah, what is that? When will you think this will happen? Oh, yeah, I'll talk to you. Low-level people, everyday average people. I'm not even going to just say low-level because some of my gang stalkers, y'all, roll up in Mercedes Benzes. They be Audis, sports cars. I'm like, I know you got that sports car because you was stunting on. That's why you a stalker, riding around that sports, riding around the automobile, and can't pay for it. Now you stalking people. So they be having luxury cars, looking nice, stalking, and don't understand they're not going to be protected. They're not going to be protected. There's another way that I'm learning about to help you move through the system, but I'm not so sure that's going to be a surefire way to help you navigate. I think that's one of the ways is to start a business, guys, or get your business name registered. And I know you'd be like, I don't want a business. And I'm not saying everybody knows how to run a business. Everybody knows how to operate a business. I'm going to tell you, when I was saying about get your house in order and things of that nature, it's learn. It's a hustle. Dun, 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 dun. It's the hustle. I'm telling you, we've been hustled. It's a hustle. Go to your courts downtown and register a business name. That's just the first step. I've had several like business names, but some of them I didn't. I just let them go because I think they last for like 10 years, a sole proprietor, and I'm just giving you baby steps. I think to go and register a business name will be about $15. Guys, I don't want to hear. I don't want. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't want to hear. I'm a TI and I don't got no money. I don't want to hear it. Because you eat Burger King, you eating something. You better start saving $1 or $2. Because this is y'all be, and I'm not saying y'all. I'm just speaking like this. People who think that people who believe in the Most High think we sitting here looking at the sky, waiting for it to crack open. Please, Sky, come on, Sky Daddy. Alba, I'm here. You haven't come yet? We're not doing that. He gives you the knowledge. Stupid. I can't. I just can't. Stalkers come in Chevys. Y'all see that Chevy passing me? And just sit there. I don't know what they do, why they need to come up beside you for a hot second. I don't know what that's about. That's why I said stupid. No, people who believe in the Most High, that got some sense, knows the Most High gives you the knowledge to operate in this realm. Start you a business. $15. Find out how much it is to get your whatever business name you want to register. Register it as a sole proprietor first. And then you want to move it up to, and I'm going to tell you why, because they're going to collapse the money. If you thought it was hard getting a loan now, as just these fictitious straw people that they made us to be, once the system really collapses, it's going to be damn near impossible to move out here in the streets. It's going to be damn near impossible to go and do anything. You see how they're doing with rent, because and I get it, how some of these landlords got treated when that thing happened. I hate talking like this. It makes you sound stupid. When that tragedy happened in 2021, 2019, beginning of 2019, And people stayed in folks' homes and rented these places absolutely free. And I understood it was a tragedy, but they overstayed, they stayed. And now these landlords are raising their hiking rent up like crazy to get people out. You're going to have to start moving and thinking like they were thinking, business minded. So that is why I'm telling you, you have to get a business because you're not going to want to move as the straw man anymore. No, we're not the straw man. There needs to be a what? Infraction. I don't know. All I can tell you is they know that information, like the Most High God said, information was going to be, knowledge was going to be abundant in the end times. They know this information is out there that you guys are, a lot of you guys have picked it up. And so now the martial law is getting the straw men locked away because you didn't pay the straw man's bills and all of this and that. So once they have you in these camps, guys, there's no constitution. All the laws that we holler about, I got the right to do this and the right to do, you can see right here on this platform, I can't even speak openly to you all. But aren't we supposed to have the right freedom of speech? But I can't speak openly? That should tell you they're taking these things away. And once you're put into these camps, it's indefinite. You know why it's going to be indefinite? Because there's no law. There's no law. A lot of third world countries have people locked away indefinite because their laws are not like our laws. Because once, say if you get pulled over, you're walking the street and an officer asks to talk to you for a minute. Okay, you might willingly talk to them. I don't suggest you do if you haven't done anything wrong, but you might willingly talk to them. But if they start to seem like they're getting a little more aggressive, and then you start realizing, okay, it's time for me to go. And then they don't want you to go. You ask them, am I being detained? Okay, now you're starting to move lawfully in the system, using words that they understand. Am I being detained? No. Okay, if I'm being detained, what am I being detained for? You start asking questions like this because you're starting to build your case, baby. If I'm being detained, what I'm being detained for? And if they're not detaining you, then you are free to go. If they're detaining you to find out something, if they're running your license or something, they have a particular time frame to in order to keep you in their custody, because that's what they have you in their custody at that time. Same as if they arrest you and they can't find anything on you. They only have a certain amount of time to keep you in the jail. If they can't find that you are the person that somebody said robbed the liquor store or whatever, and you don't match the full description, somebody made a big heinous mistake, they have some time to let you go or let you go through the process of the courts. Once martial law takes place, the Constitution, everything goes away, guys. That's why those congressmen are shaking in their boots. That's why they're nervous, because they know they'll be an average blow Joe too, but they'll be in a different camp forever, ever, 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 until the martial law, whoever's saying, well, we have to rewrite laws, and think about that. That could take them forever to rewrite a new whole constitution, which it might not even be called the Constitution. The New World Order, the operational system of the New World. Are you following? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So I say, they know these things are, and if you got eyes to see, you will see. If you got ears to hear, you will hear what I'm saying to you. When I say not to get a business to at least, you know, and I'm talking to me too. um, Sole proprietors, that it doesn't cost much to do that, because you're going to want to take yourself out of operating as the straw man and operate as a business and put everything in the business name and charge it off to the gang because it's a hustle. All right, guys, I am out of here, and much